Alright, so basically you can get into those intentions, what you want to do, you know what I mean? But also other stuff, you know, different ways of experimenting, breaking into some alpha, you know. Alright, so another thing that you can do is base your doubling around this. Yes, that is the beginning chord to that one song, but what does it mean? Well, you got 3 fingers right there, and if you want to hit the second note, you're going to have to put one on the same fret. So you want to base it around that, you know, without actually doing it, because that can mess up your fingers and they can cramp up while you're playing. So basically we got, you know, you don't want to always go for the high note, you know, you want to make that a section of the song, you know. You know, practicing with just that works. Mixing up scales that you're learning with reasoning behind it, and playing with intent, you know, but different kind of intent. This kind of like to theorize with what can, you know, go with, you know. So then also you can break down into with these jingle ways of playing, you know, you can break down into meanings of it, you know. With this you can also find more ways of what, you know, having a basic like kind of scale, you know, a breaking, you know, of the Santana scale, or, you know, or something like a you know, where those runs will come in, you know, so that you're not just playing like the others and just running, you know, at you know, basic square box time, you know. What you want to do is put it in there with taste and relevance to the music. That way you're playing with music and not playing with theory, ending up like a shred artist guitar, being more an innovative guitarist, or a, you know, a Django-like and others, you know, kind of guitarist, you know. So then you also want to like take some time and, you know, mess around with it and to untune a string or something a little bit, so that you can show that, you know, you want to get fluent with it. And doubling, here's a good double right here to show you what you want to do with doubling. You know, you want to do these like alternate picking. So to find where doublings exist is how you're going to be able to, you know, start, you know, putting together a doubling solo. And you know, you find where it exists like this, you know, like it's based on alternate picking and stuff. So it's different kind of doubling. It's not just the one note doubling. This is a so do that fast, you know, I can't really, you know, but, you know, different ways to, you know, sweep around the board and stuff, you know, so then you got, but it's intervals, you know. So you're not going to have to be hitting the bottom open string so much. You're going to be, so if you want to solve the way of phrasing together the licks, the fretboard and stuff, well, you know, get down on some chord strummings, you know, or some chord, not so much strumming, but voicing. Now, when you're playing, you're not just going to want to go with intent when you're getting into, you know, level 2. What you're going to want to do more is like a know what you're heading with, you know, and where to go, you know. You know, and how those change with the theories, and how to make a song based on theory, not, and this is the part that's going to come in. When you're using this, you're going to base it on what the theories don't do, you know what I mean? So, you know, you're gonna actually be playing something as opposed to just theory, you know. You know, you want to get down in a different kind of winging, you know, like a fast wing steel string, you know. You're going to want to munch it up, you know, but you want to do it on time with a kind of like an off time phrasing kind of thing going, but not so much. It's actually going to be just a fast, well, yeah, so much like an off time, you know, with your phrasing in the middle, and then you go back to the beat, you know, you flip it around, do all that. That's going to take years. But you're going to take a couple years to get good at it where you're playing normal, you know. And that's about the time when you're going to be like, I want to start going into these, you know, 3/4s, 2/3/4s, you know. Now, 4 is something that you want to be adding into your music, you know what I mean? Because it's not really always there, you know. You're going to practice your 3 playing, your 4 playing, you know, your 2 playing like Django, you know, to study the fretboard properly, you know what I mean? So other than that, there was some stuff that I noticed, but I can't find it now. You know what I mean? Where these end up, you know, and you know, what can you do with a bucket and a shoe? You know what I mean?